Why would it have been awkward if the actress Jemma Mead became a star on Breaking Bad? I'll say that again. Why would it have been awkward if the actress Jemma Mead became a star on Breaking Bad?
Great show, by the way. Classic show.
I have not seen Breaking Bad, just a warning. I know broadly what it's about, though.
Yeah, the failures of the American healthcare system.
Could you give a synopsis? I have no idea what this show is or who this person is.
A high school chemistry teacher is diagnosed with cancer, and because he cannot afford the treatment, he does the next logical thing, which is cooking meth. And then, of course, it leads him down a path where he becomes more and more power hungry and maniacal. And at a certain point, it's not about paying for the cancer treatment. It's about the power. And it kind of consumes him and his best friend, Jesse Pinkman. And they get into all sorts of crimes until, somebody has to die. It's very good. Highly recommended.
Julian, if you are the only person here who's seen Breaking Bad,
we are in trouble. We are in trouble.
The suspicion. There is some pop culture stuff about this that might have sort of seeped into other people's brains through osmosis, though.
So, what was the actress's name again?
Jemma Mead.
Jemma Mead. Okay, the main stars of Breaking Bad were Aaron Paul, who played like the more street smart guy, and then Walter White was played by Bryan Cranston. If you saw Malcolm in the Middle.
Yes.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah,
him.
he has a major heel turn in his career. Is Jemma Mead, related to anybody in any way? Is that important, I wonder? I've never heard of Jemma Mead.
No, there's no personal relationships or grudges involved here.
My wondering was, is there just something to do with meth? Because I knew it was about meth. So I was like, what's Jemma Mead's relationship to meth?
Yeah. Is she a recovering meth addict and she couldn't, be on set with all the pretend meth? Which was, by the way, blue rock candy that apparently Aaron Paul would eat a lot of in between takes.
Oh, wow.
No slander on Jemma Mead here. This is very much to do with that show.
And no one knows who... Sorry, is it Jenna or Jemma?
Jemma.
And none of us know who Jemma Mead is. Is it because mead is a rival substance and she just didn't want, mead, the mead versus meth? She's very dedicated to mead,
You've got your meth dealers and your mead dealers.
Yeah, she walks around with a lute behind her, yeah.
I could just see a sketchy mead dealer on a corner.
I need to pay for my plague treatment. Yeah, exactly.
Verily, might I interest thigh in some mead?
She British? Is mead a British substance?
It wouldn't really make a difference. I think more about the show and what the designers of that show might have been working on.
What, the prop department specifically, or costumes, set deck?
Forget about mead. Does she have a monopoly on red rock candy? And so they used the blue rock candy. I'm really grasping here.
Blue rock candy. Okay.
How would you describe, Julian, the setting of Breaking Bad?
It's in Albuquerque, New Mexico. They wanted to film somewhere else, but for tax breaks, they went to Albuquerque. I think originally it was LA. And it kind of became this iconic look where the show's very dusty, dry desert. The question says it would have been awkward, right?
Yeah, the designers would have had a problem. Not necessarily set designers, but people with the look of the show.
Is it? And it's just, people are just in normal clothes, Julian. It's not like a sort of a...
Yeah, normal early 2000s garb.
Thinking more the titles.
Breaking Bad. What's her name again? Jemma Mead?
Jemma Mead.
Well, all I know is that Breaking Bad, it's got the, it's elemental chemical symbols. So,
I knew there was something that would have seeped in by osmosis. You're right, that is...
Well, what chemical elements are in Jemma Mead that would be awkward? Okay, I don't have...
Talk me through the titles, Julian. Just for the folks out there who've never seen anything about Breaking Bad, what do the titles look like?
The show's opening credits, the motif is there's always a chemical element in people's names that they put in those parts for the letters instead, So Breaking Bad, the BR of breaking, and the BA are the chemical elements for beryllium and barium, if I've got that right. And they do that with everybody's names. So Jemma Mead.
Well, does she not have any?
Are there no elements that like you could put in substitute for her name?
G-E or J-E, whichever way it is. M-E-M, no. M-M, M-A, no. M-E.
You could do G-E. You're right there, but Jemma Mead. And thank you to Daniel Rogers, who has clearly gone through most of IMDb to find an actor for whom this is true. Jemma Mead is a name with no possible chemical elements into it. If she had been cast in Breaking Bad, the designers would not have been able to do that gag in the opening titles.
Oh
my gosh.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I can just imagine casting coming in and being like, we found the perfect actress for the strung out meth head. Jemma Mead, you're going to love her. They just flash it on screen real quick. They're like, co-starring Jemma Mead, and then it goes away. Boom.